Hi, so I was going to post this video Friday, the past weekend, but I had to, work on the public trolling video and things just got in the way. Most of you know I lost my stepfather. It's already been a year, which was Friday, which is when I wanted to post this video. And for those that do not know, my stepfather, Wes, he had like pancreatitis pretty much, and he had surgery to fix that. I don't want to go into much detail, but somehow, he was fine. He came home, but then he had to go back, and then things just got ugly. And then on April 20th, he pretty much lost a lot of blood, and then he didn't make it. It was very shocking for the whole family, my entire family. It was just the craziest thing I've ever experienced. It was so dark that day. I don't know how to explain it. It was just awful. And here I wanted to make a video explaining how the past year has been, because this is such a major change for my family, from my mom's side of the family. It's just been crazy. I mean, just to think about how fast time goes by, and it's already been a year since a major part of our lives has been gone. You think about it, you can't grasp your mind around it, really. It's just, I don't know. So I wanted to share this video, from my experience over the year, how I've coped and adapted to such a great loss, change in life. Some of you, I know, have experienced this, and it's just crazy how life works. You don't really think about it until it kind of happens, and it's unfortunate. And some of you that haven't experienced this yet, well, life is very unpredictable, but that's pretty much a given. I think the biggest thing to take from all this when you have a loss, for me, Wes, always think about him, each and every day. Don't let that, always have those memories, and people do say that, and it's true, because that's what you have, and that kind of makes time go by fast, because you feel like they're there, but they're not really here. You're still doing whatever you're doing in life, but you're still thinking about them constantly. It's a very different thing to do, but it does help, at least for me. My whole family have actually been very positive. It's very inspiring, because all this positive energy to such a crappy, horrible situation. You still have to adapt to life, but we're all there for each other, and it kind of helps, It helps fill that void, that love that's there, because it's just such a crazy thing to think about. And I keep on saying crazy because I don't know any other ways to describe it offhand. And another big thing I think that has been helping is staying busy. All of us are busy. For me, I love making videos, so things I love doing, I love putting out YouTube videos. I have a girlfriend, I have friends, always staying busy, doing something, keeping your mind busy. You just don't want to sit there and dwell and, do whatever. But you do, you can't always be with someone or be doing something. Sometimes you're alone and you think about it, and it's alright to think about it. But you just don't want to dwell it and make time go slow and be depressed about everything, because that's not how they would want you to live. That's the person that you lost. Wes wouldn't want that from us. He wouldn't want us to mope around, Also, there's something about music that's very powerful or therapeutic, whatever it may be, to help you get through whatever it is. I'm sure most people know that, though, so it's not really something I need to say. But I just need to reiterate, music is amazing, and it can help you get through a lot of things. And going back to the whole busy thing, I mentioned, going out with friends and hanging out with my girlfriend, but for some of you, you might not be fortunate to have like a significant other to hang around with, lean your head on, whatever it may be, or you might not even have many friends at all, and that, I don't know what to say to that. You just have to find something that you're very passionate about. Heck, go out. It might be hard if you're not a social person, but go out, try to meet people, do something that you love, whatever it may be. Keep your mind busy. Don't sit there and dwell on things. That just gets you nowhere in life. You're here in life, so you might as well try to live as best you can and not miserable. I can't really speak for all of you, because everybody has a unique, different situation, but I'm just speaking in general. And for my family, there's also the religious aspect. We believe in God. I don't know, it definitely has something to do with it. It definitely is a unique power of healing. For those that are not religious, might not get that connection, that they are there in spirit, with you always. And I don't know how you'll connect not being religious, not having that, because that has been a big thing for us too. Because there have been, you may think I'm crazy for those that do not believe in anything of a higher power, but there has been some things that have been almost, you know, 100% like, wow, he's definitely still here. It's something you can't really describe. I don't really want to talk about it too much because I don't want people, you know, to talk down on it or whatever, but there have been definitely some special moments that are powerful indicator that there's something more than, you know, this life. Aside from all that, I guess another healing thought somehow is knowing that it does happen to a lot of people. So many people die every day, you know, it's just crazy to think about. I don't know what the number is, but I know it's a great number. And when you focus, you know, oh, why did it happen to me? It's unfair. And it's really unfair, but you know, unexpected things do happen. It's life and it's just very unfortunate, but knowing that it's not just you, but there's a lot of people going through the same situation. So, you know, just that thought, I think, alone helps bring up the spirits a little bit. It helps, I don't know what exactly it is, but somehow, you know, helps my mind to stay positive. Even though it's such a depressing thing to think about, it's something, you know, you gotta relate, and you relate to life in general because, you know, you're here. Also, a side note, animals can be very therapeutic as well. You know, we have a dog and a cat and a bird that likes to squawk when he wants, but all animals are something about them can really bring joy in a human's life. So yeah, I really just turned the camera on. I didn't know really where I was going to go with this. I just wanted to share my experience over the year, and pretty much I think we're living as best as we can, you know, and that's saying a lot for everything that has happened. If you have been dealing with a loss, my prayers and thoughts are with you. And Wes, it's hard to believe it's been a year. I would have never thought I'll be making this kind of video and posting it on YouTube. But I love you and miss you. Thanks for all the support when you've been here. You've been a great person, and, you know, thanks for everything.